Good morning my 24 subscribers. You know that I am a certified addict, and now that I've quit League of Legends, I have so much time to think about my life and my infinite amount of problems. The worst part is that I was always like that, an addict, and my video game addiction goes back to the year 2013 when I first started playing Hearthstone. I hadn't a PC back then, but I had an Android tablet, and one day, when I was wandering through Play Store, I found an interesting card game. I was bored and I've installed it because, why not? Fast forward a couple of days and it has become my favorite game of all time. It had exactly enough cards to offer you diversity, but at the same time to give you the opportunity to recognize every one of them, because each card had its own personality. My new daily routine was like that: wake up, go to school, talk with my friends about the meta and the decks we wanted to make, go home, complete my daily mission, and then play for how long it would take me to achieve 30 wins, in order to earn how much gold I could that day. Pretty gangsta lifestyle if you ask me. But despite my obsession, I have never used my real money in order to buy something from that game, maybe because I was just a kid and I was broke, but you don't need to know that. And that was my life for almost 2 or 3 years, and imagine that I became addicted to League 2 in the meantime, and I was already addicted to Clash of Clans, so I can say that I wasn't a big fan of Daylight back then. But then they started adding more and more cards and adventures which had exclusive cards and more cards that influenced the meta, which was shifting continuously, and that made the game not so chill anymore. And those cards weren't even as good as the old ones when it came to personality. Yeah, and I remember that I wanted to play some in the lockdown, and guess what? There were like 1 million new cards and even a new hero, which is a shit because each class was good at something, you know. Priest healed himself, Warlock hurted himself, and Shaman wasn't good at anything, and those were the good old days. And as you might think, I disenchanted all my useless cards and made a cool ass deck and climbed the ladder, but guess what? They nerfed it, and that left me with a useless deck and no fucking cards. And that made me remember why I gave up Hearthstone the first time. I've given my all to make some badass deck, but, yeah, it was nerfed, and that left me not only with an useless deck, but with a broken heart too, because I was just a kid and I loved that deck. And when I watched those streamers like Masson, Kriparian, Trump, and the other one that I always forget, I realized that it has transformed in a pay-to-win game and nothing more, and that's a shame for something that was such a beautiful game back then. And we didn't even suck at it like we do with League of Legends. Oh boy, fuck League of Legends. And there is the time for a quick update. I will have an exam soon and I need to pass it in order to have a good winter break, so yeah, wish me luck, because oh boy, I'm so homosexual.
Sunt bomba, după cam truca, cam tocat tracoca, ca punta n-am locat, cam blocat crota grosa, se scrie cu nu salvo sap, nu scap, scap pixul slab, sunt din burlacul salbă de am și nu tac atacul tal de